What's good, everybody? Cody from Out of Trend coming back at you with another video today. As you can see in the title, I'm going to be talking about bullet journaling, my bullet journal, my personal experience with this. So I'm not going to talk too much, I'll just get right into it. But basically what you're going to be seeing is not like a pretty sketchbook walkthrough because I don't do all that stuff. It's more so how I've developed my own process in bullet journaling, keeping up with tasks that I have to do daily, weekly, monthly, different lists that I've come up with. I'm also a student, so you'll see things in there, different systems that I've developed myself. Sort of just gonna walk you through the development of that. So yeah, let's jump right into the overhead shot and we'll get right into it. Okay, so here's the journal right here. It's just a regular moleskin soft cover, the regular size, whatever that is. So you open it up. In the front here, you see a couple stickers that my friends made, so a photo and then graphic design thing. In front here, I just have, I do this in all the, or I'm gonna do this in all the journals. I saw it in some video, I'm not sure which exact video it was, but basically, just to know that it's 24 dots across and 41 up and down. This is my index page, so you can see like a little bit of development here on the index page. When I first started, I sort of have everything indented to the same line, and then right around here, I started like changing up the system a little, so the daily ones, you're gonna go in one and then dash, and then you write the days. Weekly, you do the dash right here, and then for any other thing, so like the May, just the monthly, it just starts with no dash, so it's easier to like flip through, and if you have to see something, even though I never have, just like a little OCD thing that I've done. This is your standard future log that you see. A lot of this stuff is the standard bullet journal stuff that the guy came up with. Ryder, I think is his name. So here's your future log. I don't really use the future log a lot, as you can probably tell. It's just birthdays. Then you get into the monthly. So the monthly looks standard, a standard monthly log here. Stuff to do on the right for the month, and then the month daily, and then the days of the week here. I put things going on. Sort of use this like a calendar. I put things going on. Some people use this like a journal to like say what they did that day or something like that, but I use it more of like a calendar for things that are coming up. So if it's Monday and I know I have something to do next Tuesday, I'll write it in here just to keep my focus on it. This right here is a habit tracker that I believe was also developed by Ryder. It's basically, it just goes along with the day of the week. You have little bullets, you have little one letter representations of what the habit is. And then down here is a key. So then obviously you just have the standard daily logs with the bullets, Xing it out if it got done, moving it forward if it didn't. I was really bad in the beginning, honestly. You'll see a lot of arrows, but this is also a system that I developed for myself because I'm a student, so I had to keep track of all the assignments that I have to do in a week. This sort of changes in the future, as you'll see too. So also, another thing to note is that if I forget to bullet journal one day, I'll basically just note down what I did. Something like that, just to stay in here and make it a habit of at least writing something down every day if it's not tasks that I need to complete. Right here is this thing that I developed for books. So any book that I start reading, usually, it's not all of them, but most of them that I start reading, I'll mark it down in here and I'll just like fill in a box. So I do quarter the ways. So you have 8 spots total, halfway through the book, halfway filled up. A lot of these I didn't finish because they just didn't interest me, and when they're crossed out over here, I believe I'm like giving them away or something like that, getting rid of them, so I fully wasn't interested in them. So those are pretty cool. This is like a gamification tactic that I use to like follow and track my progress with reading. On to March, you can see the same layout, a little bit of less stuff to do. So as I go along, you can see like small little changes, like I go from hooking this to this and just figuring out exactly what I want to do with it. So that's the main focus of like this video, is that you're going to develop your own process once you do a bullet journal. It's just starting it and doing it every day. So here in April, I removed the key because I pretty much know all of these right here. Don't really need the key. So anything, it's like sort of like natural selection in a way. Anything that fully doesn't need to be there, it'll just get filtered out eventually. This is when I started a spending tracker, mostly like for myself because I have like weird OCD about things. So I just like seeing things quantified like this, or I don't know if quantified is the right word, but it's just nice to look at. Also, it just keeps me conscious of my spending as well. So this is sort of what my assignment tracker turned into, like a calendar spread. I think I saw this in a YouTube video or something like that, and I liked how it looked, so I tried it out and sort of stuck with it. Not sure if I'm gonna stick with it next semester though. Like I said, I'm still figuring things out as I go day by day. We get to May, and my habit tracker has shrunk down a little bit.
and I still have no key. Not a lot of stuff going on in May, obviously. Yeah, just focusing more on, like I said, that natural selection of it. So you'll notice before in these months, I have like the lines going up around them. That stuff's not even needed. It's just extra flair that I added onto it. And I probably didn't even notice that I didn't put it here, but it sort of just get natural selection filtered out. So that's kind of cool. What I like to see is like moving through this, I like to see the way that things change and evolve. See, there's a lot going on here as well, because this was around finals, I believe. Yeah, these days, it's like 6 days and 2 pages. Also, I was doing 100 push-ups, 100 squats every day. So that was I just like tracked it, broke it up into how many sets I did. And you can also see in here, like, you can't really see because it's covered up, but like I had a Zoom meeting with a couple people, and I put the times over here. Always kept things very uniform. So I guess if I go back here, I can probably show you a little better. Yeah, so like if I had a class, it was a circle, not a bullet, and then I lined the times up, and then these are also just building numbers for my school. Wow, June was a busy month, huh? July, fucked this up a little, but be like that sometimes. And here we are today. That's pretty much it for this bullet journal. Like I said, keep it real minimal, simple, and basically what I wanted to show in this video was the evolution of things, how things changed. So moving backwards, you probably can't see shit because, you know, I'm flipping through pages, but there's an evolution to it, and that's what I like about it. It's like a natural thing. So there's a few key things that I want people to take away from this video. The main thing is, do not try to overdo it. I mean, if that's what you want to do and you really enjoy getting in there and making it all pretty and everything, and that's what brings you back to it, totally do that. But I'm just gonna say right now, that's not for everybody. It wasn't for me. A couple people that I've talked to, it's not for them as well. But whatever keeps you in the journal, that's the way that you should be doing it, because that's what's gonna create the long-term habit and the change, the consciousness of what you're doing day by day. That's the thing that you're trying to achieve from keeping a bullet journal. So my bullet journal is sort of a reflection of that. You see the different things that have changed, the small changes, minimal changes, but the things that make it more practical to me. Now that's gonna be different for everybody. Like I said, I have little like book lists, and like not everybody is gonna journal with themselves every single day, even if they didn't do anything. Whatever works best for you, that's what I'm trying to say. And even though I said I have a couple things, I really don't. That's the one and only point that I'm making in this video, is that whatever works best for you, that's what you should do when it comes to a bullet journal, because this is only for you. You shouldn't make this, to show other people. This should be for you to stay conscious with yourself about what you're doing day by day, understanding places that you can improve in your life, understanding better things that you can do, and understanding things that you can get better at. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest takeaway of this. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy like content like this, lifestyle content, that's sort of like the move that I'm making right now. I'm still gonna be doing things with fashion as well, but it's just gonna be sort of like a mixture of content on here, I think. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you bullet journal, your methods, if we have some similar methods, if you do things a little differently that you think I should do, that you think I should try. Who fucking knows, And support your local sunrise, and everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.